All right. Welcome to a new series I'm going to be doing, and this is the Common Charity Ironman Tournament. Now, I'm going to be participating in a in the Common Charity Cup every week and trying to see if I can do the Common Charity Cup without losing one game. Now, this week we are attempting it with the 10E list that I showed off in my last video, my 10E deck. But next week we will do it with a different deck, and I have a couple decks in mind. For example, I'm looking at a Ghost Trick list that I'm very excited to play with. But for now, we will be looking at our Tenyi list, and let's start this first game against Tenyi Gren Maju. This is a deck that I have been seeing quite a bit recently. The deck's not bad, and this is against Photon Knight, so all credit to him for his play. First, we are going to be doing standard Tenyi combos interrupted with Ash. Vessel of the Dragon Cycle. This card is literally like Booge Incarnation levels of comeback ability. It's so crazy. You set 2, and this is actually the Duel Links special, I would call it, because I was able to attack there because he right away passed the turn over to me. That's the Duel Links special. They decided that hopefully I just wouldn't remember to attack. It has gotten me in the past in practice games, but not this time. He special summons the Jizukiryu and Vishudas, the Kaiju back to hand. More standard 10E stuff. We revive the Shaman so we can make a Link 4. We grab the token, we black out the board and attack and direct attack. He'll Pank. He'll immediately have to do a pop the Sahasrara. More standard 10E stuff. We revive Sahasrara and he surrenders the game. This is game 2 against Gren Maju. This hand is a little weird. I sided into Dimensional Barrier because I thought he was on pure Tenny at this point. I hadn't seen any of the Gren Maju stuff, except for the Necro Face, but I didn't really take it into account. This hand is super weird because we have an unrivaled Tenny without any Tenny monsters, without like ways to get into a non-effect, and the Vessel isn't really live in the way I wanted to, neither is the Heavenly Circle. So at this point, we're just relying on the fact that he also is going second. So we're hoping that the Crocodragon is good enough. He's actually going first for some reason. He picked going first with Gren Maju. I didn't realize that. So he sets 2 back row and passes. Popping a summon limit. He will Duster. He's going to attack over. And we are going to be taking a lot of damage. We Kaiju his Pank. We Vessel of the Dragon Souls to get Arhara and Ashana combo online. We do all of this. Make the Link. Do the Adhara. Grab Ashana. Link 4. Activate. We Vishuddha. Bounce it back to ourselves, back to hand. Then attack. We clear his board, but unfortunately he does have the Vishuddha in rotation. And the Fairy Tale Snow, or Fairy Tale Luna, sorry. And he attacks directly twice, putting me at 100 life points. We draw into a Kaiju. We can Ashana here for Adhara. Do regular tiny stuff. We Shaman here, grab Shaman, make the rank 4. We attack into the Monk and pass. Then we make the second Monk. He normal summons. We're going to explain what happened here. It's in the chats. Banish whole extra deck face down, go to battle phase, swing at a token with 3200 attack. And we figured out he has 22 face down banishes and then 10 more. And so he is putting himself at 3300 attack. One card at a time so we can agree it's game. Yeah. I got owned there. I should have put both my tokens in defense mode, but unfortunately I did misplay, but we are on to game 3. Regular 10E combos. Except this time we do have a Lancia. And this Lancia is going to do a lot for us against Gren Maju, because then if they can't banish cards, they lose access to their level eater. They lose access to a lot of the things they can do. They lose access to like Pot of Desires, sort of. I forgot to put my Crocodile in defense mode. Forgot this guy. We drop Lancia to set. Hold on, let's pause here. He had to set his Gren Maju. That's unfortunate. But we attack twice directly with the Crocodrake and the Sahasrara, putting him at 1,000 life points, which means he can't use his Cosmic Cyclone, which he did have in hands. He did have a Cosmic Cyclone in the hand. I did, after hitting him down to 100, this card is unusable, and he doesn't have a way to out or blackout, which is very, very funny. As you will see here, the reason this is very funny is because he banishes everything from everybody's deck. He does the Desires play. Banishes everything. We immediately make the token, flip the blackout, and we take our first game against Gren Maju. And our second game is a little bit of a different story. We are against Megalith. I open pretty well. Grabs his Manju, searches the Ben 10. This is a long game, so I'm going to do a little bit less pausing here. He adds Lancia from his deck to his hand, which is very, very bad for us. He adds 2 cards. Passes. Does his normal stuff. He drops his Lancia. We do combo. We send him a Purro. We grab Sathana. Special summon. Grab Tenyi. Pitch Sahasrara. He does the whole thing. Adds Ben 10. Grabs full. We full in Ben 10 for Bathor. Pop both my cards. We Lava Golem into Proofiness. Set 1 card. We can't banish because of... Yeah, we can't banish because of Lancia, unfortunately. He attacks twice. Lose a bunch of life points. We Proofiness here. Grab Crocodrake. Oh no, we Ashana actually. Grabbing Vashutta. Then we get Ahara. He says he threw here because he had the orange light in hand, which he should have used against the Proofiness. He hits over the Scrap Dragon that we summoned. Normal Adhara. Make the whole thing. Just do full combos. Grab Vashutta from the hit deck. Grab Sahasrara. Destroy. He makes Hageth. Grabs Bathor. He Kaiju's over me. We attack over the Hageth. He Kamashura Knights into Shade Brigadine. Bathor, Hageth, unformed. And this is able to get rid of our skill drain, in which he starts just popping off. Grabs the... Yep. He grabs the... I don't remember its name, I'm sorry. He grabs the guy with that boost attack and takes me out. It is the Megalith. Doesn't show their effect here. Well, it's fine. On to the next game. This one is a lot faster. Because he is going first. Grabs the Lancia again. Portal. Now, this is where my inability and my poor knowledge about Megaliths, I wasn't paying a very good enough attention in this match because, you know, I wasn't paying much attention. I was a little tired. I did not realize that he was searching Artifact Lancia, but instead I thought he just had hard drawn it. Unfortunately, this means we do lose the game here because we don't banish. He pops all my cards. He revives. I could have extended further from here with our Vishada. Wait, no. No, I couldn't have because I had already used its special summon effect. So unfortunately, this was lethal with the full and the Megalith Phaleg, yes. And he hits in for lethal damage. Unfortunately, that game does end my first Iron Man, but I hope to do better in the next one with Ghost Trick. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I will see you next time.